Fams, welcome. I'm glad to be here with you guys making this video. Today has been really busy for me this weekend. I woke up today at like 8 and I did a side gig with my brother who recently got into junk removal. He has his company, so I'm his first employee. I'm over here helping him move things, couches, this and that. But it's giving me an insight, and I'm going to talk to you guys about some things that have been happening while showing you guys some Pokemon cards. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So today I'm going to start off with the big announcement that I made yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, I titled it the most important video I've made so far. And the reason for that is because I'm trying to start something bigger than myself, something for the community that we can all benefit from. And that is, I started a buying, trading, selling Discord. And all of these things here on this ETB are things that I've listed on the Discord so far. And right now it's just me as the only seller that you can sell, but we do ask for verification. Anyways, check over there for more info. But these are some of the lots that I've listed. And since it's just me listing right now, I'm trying to list things that are more sought after, things that I see sell on my TCGPlayer store fast. And those are older cards. These are all near mint conditions from base set 2. This is like a dollar. It has $2 value, but I'm selling it for $1.20. A lot of these things that you're going to see me selling on this Discord is going to be for cheap. A lot cheaper than I can on TCGPlayer. TCGPlayer, I would mark these up higher than market price, but I'm actually going to be selling on my Discord, which is the TCG market. I'm going to be listing all of these things 15% off TCGPlayer market price. So if you see anything that you're interested in, or if you go to the Discord and you go to the marketplace, you can see all the listings. If you see anything in there, you can, well, if you don't want to look up the price, you can just tell me I like this and I'll tell you the price. But if you want to look up the price, you can go to TCGPlayer, look up Fluttermang, near mint, and I'm going to reduce 15% of that. The 15% is so that it's more enticing for you as the buyer. Me as the seller, I still can make some out of it and give you guys an awesome deal. And because there's no fees, that's also another reason why I can do something like that. So I encourage you guys to take a look at this Discord. So far, we have 33 members, which is amazing. Look at these trio here. I'm selling this for $150. Someone is interested in this lot though. So I'm going to be trying to list cards that I think are exclusive, even rare to find, even if you're on TCGPlayer. Sometimes I'm the only one listing some of these things, so I'm going to list them on my Discord store. And this card, I was surprised at the value. This is a $20 value card here. So if you go through my Discord though, that'd be 15% off. And there's different shipping options on the Discord. You can pay to have it be shipped in a plain white envelope. You can pay to have it be shipped in a bubble mailer. Obviously, there are different prices. And everything on my Discord, I recommend people pay through PayPal goods and service. That way, you have protection as a buyer. If something doesn't come the way that you expected or doesn't come at all, then you can get that money back, right? And these vintage, I think Holland Phantom vintage Hollow Energy are like $7 to $10 each. So craziness, things that I feel like are rare. I'm going to be putting sealed promos, older cards, things like that, like these Dragon Frontier. This is a lot of reverses. So everything that you see on there is going to be 15% off TCGPlayer prices. But for today, just today, or actually this weekend, so before Monday, I'm going to offer everything on my Discord store for 20% off market price. And my Discord is also a place that we can just come and hang out, bounce ideas off each other, just communicate, talk about the hobby, reselling. So I encourage you guys to take a look if you haven't. And I'm gonna go ahead and process some bulk that I have here, while I give you guys a bit of insight as to what I experienced today. So like I was telling you guys, I helped out my brother today. He started his junk removal business. And when I mentioned on this channel, because I have a challenge of flipping Pokemon cards as much as I can, when I mentioned on this channel that there are different avenues that will make you a lot more money, that might be a really good avenue to consider, being a junk removal person, because, and these looks like these are already organized by set. Awesome. I'll just take off the cards that shouldn't belong here, like some of the vintage, this one here. But when I say there are better opportunities that will pay you more for your time, starting off, that would be one of them. I went and did 2 jobs today, took 1.5 hours to do both of them, and I got paid $200 cash. Obviously, it's a little bit different because my brother is the owner. If you were just an employee, it might be a little bit less. But in labor jobs, construction, I've done siding before. There's good money, right? There's an electrician. Someone suggested being a now I'm blanking out now. Being a substitute teacher, which I think that's awesome. Now, like I mentioned before, starting off Pokemon, flipping Pokemon cards, you're not going to make a lot of money, but it is something that builds and stacks up on top of on itself. It's like a compounding thing, which I really, really like. For example, when I started, I had 10,000 cards, and obviously cards will sell, but you're going to keep listing. And now I'm around almost 40,000 cards. So things do quickly add up. Even if you are selling though, not everything gets sold, and you are having to buy more so that the higher end or the cards that are more playable sell faster, like these trainers here, right? So leaving behind some of the harder cards to sell, they're just going to take time. But the more cards that you have in your inventory, the more chances that there's going to be something that someone needs. And there's going to be some days that you might not even list anything. There's definitely that for me, days that I don't list anything. But just because of my inventory amount of cards that I have, things randomly sell. And you can also lower the prices of your cards to be strategical to get things going. Obviously, I don't recommend lowering it more than what it makes sense to send it out. If you're going to be, for example, me, I wouldn't lower any card in my store less than 15 cents. But obviously, the higher the rarity, the more wiggle room I have with it. Like when I look at V's and V Maxes, the market price at 40 cents sometimes, and I list it for 80 cents or $1. And if I have it $1, I'll try to work my way down to where I can get to that 80 cents. Now, we're talking about things like trainers. These here, some of them have really amazing value. And I actually lower these as much as I can. I'm willing to undercut everyone. Why? Because I pay nothing for these. I pay 2 cents, 3 cents. And if, for example, if this was like a $3 card, right, I would be able to lower it significantly, because even if I get to $2, I'm still making 10 times, 100 times my money, right? So that's a little bit about what's been on my mind. A couple of things is I really enjoy the conversations that I've been having with you guys on Discord. And it's been making me think, which is awesome. I love anything Pokemon topic related. But I want you guys that are investing in sealed product, and again, these are just my opinions, things like that. I want you guys to think about one thing, to have something in mind while you invest in sealed product, is that Pokemon Company is a company. And as you guys might be seeing it now, we're starting to see Evolving Skies packs be mixed in with other sets. When Pokemon sees that a new set needs to be promoted more, or a specific product line needs to be promoted more, they know about the secondary market. They know Evolving Skies has crazy prices, so they're going to be putting that in there. And I feel like we're going to see a lot more of these sets that are popular, Evolving Skies 151, be added in mixed with tins, boxes, or maybe even more print waves of 151, for example. So some things to consider, fams, if you're flipping or investing in sealed stuff, right? In my personal opinion, I really just don't touch seal at all because I can't flip it. And even if I was to in the future want to gain from it, you do have to consider the shipping that goes into moving something like that, which will take some of the profit. So just things that are on my mind today that I want to talk to you guys about. Drop a like. Oh, one thing is why I really appreciate you guys if you drop a like is because this video, this channel are not really geared to produce the most amount of attention. That's not what my channel's about, right? Channels that do things like edgy content, criticize other people, ride the coattails of popular content creators, then those channels tend to do better, but I will never be like those channels. It's just me talking about my experience and love of the hobby of reselling. So I really appreciate if you guys drop the like button so that you can support a channel like this. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Later.